Yo, what is up, everybody? How are we doing? 1 second here. I gotta pin this to the profile. All right. Oops. What is up? Good. Perfect. All right. Let's see here. All right, guys. It's another beautiful day of building in public. You guys don't know who we are. We are CLipit, AI-powered content engine, and essentially, yeah, another day of building in public. I got a fun day of new updates, and I'm really excited to play around with them, test them out. I was up super late last night, kind of essentially going through all of them and testing them and having fun with them. And yeah, I'm excited to show you guys all of them because it's gonna be fun. And I gotta make sure we got nobody in the chat. If you guys are just tuning in and you come across us, do something that doesn't hurt. Send us, just leave a like, repost. Let's try and get as much eyes in here as possible because CLipit has been updated and it's gonna be fun to look at. We have we got some fun stuff planned for this week, that's for sure. So stay tuned for that. Um, yeah, man, it's excited. So essentially, I'm gonna give you guys a rundown of what kind of has been updated, and then I'll show you guys. So we have essentially you can now extend clips with your transcripts. There's some cropping features now in there that will improve 9:16 and different aspect ratios. Yeah, man, the whole advanced editor has have refreshed, which is really nice, and we're only improving it more and more and more. So it's gonna be fun. I'll show you guys a lot of that, but we have also too. Stay tuned for another big announcement. Honestly, it's probably going to go out just after the stream here. It's gonna be fun. You guys are gonna enjoy it, and it's gonna be something that everybody's gonna want to be involved in. So let's just say that. But without me talking, I'll shut up. But let me just kind of add this to stage here. And I know you guys are thinking this looks exactly the same. Well, yeah, because this is pretty much dialed. But here's the fun part. Let's see here. Let's think of a video that we want to. Oh, he's live, but he's not live on Pump. Is he live on Pump? Let's see. No, he's not. I would say it looks like. Let's see if he's not. Okay, cool. Well, let's see if we can find a video here. In terms of something to edit with this new these new features. Let's see. Actually, let's just do this because I started watching this. Oops, it's loading. 1 second. Let's do this. This is an 8-minute long video, so it shouldn't be too bad. But let's so this is Replicate, right? I think Replit. I don't know how to say it. Replicate, Replit. But they just dropped Agent 4, and from the stuff I was seeing, it's pretty crazy. So we're gonna copy this link, and I hope this is the right one. In terms of, oh, it says status. I think we're okay, but Nick might yell at me if it fails because I should have. He always says, don't grab the status, grab the actual. I think it's broadcast or something. I don't know, but it works, so it doesn't matter. So boom, as you can see, now the video has been uploaded to our platform, and this is where essentially you can do two things: quick clips, which is going to do a bunch of the clips for you, or you can open an editor. I prefer to go through the full workflow of quick clips, and then going from there. Here, this is about a prompt. It's real 60 seconds, 16:9. The reason I choose 16:9 for you guys that don't know is now that we've added in kind of cropping and whatnot, essentially, I just start with the original parent video size. And I think what we're going to do here is kind of remove the aspect ratio box and just have it be duration and then show more of the caption styles, and give you guys like different hook options, because literally I want clips that spark discussion. Whoops. Clips that spark discussion. Because essentially, we ask you guys for aspect ratios in every single step leading up to this. So it's just like it doesn't make sense to kind of have it there, especially when you can change it from other places. So I choose 16:9, keep it as close to the pair video as possible. But this is where stuff gets start to be real cool. You can start to see here the new features that we have updated and integrated and improved upon. So you'll see that here in a little bit. For Clippy has been up. Clippy has leveled up. Let's say it again. And I don't know if you guys saw the video that I posted last night. Well, two things. Let me show this real quick. The video that I posted on the X, this one right here, right? This was made with CLipit. You guys can see here. This is me editing at 1 a.m. with CLipit. It was really fun. But essentially, you can see all the stuff here. If you haven't seen this, go check it out. It's there. Go check it out. Try it here also. CLipit.dev. Just go run over there. Start playing with the new updates. Yeah. Boom. Clips are already here. Look at that. Clips are here. So I asked it for clips that spark discussion, which this video is pretty cool. Here we go. Here we go. One tool to replace them all. Apps, decks, videos in one place. You can see the summary here. Makes controversial claim that Replit can replace Figma, Xcode, PowerPoint, and After Effects simultaneously. This demo shows generating a mobile app, pitch deck, and promotional video from the same workspace, challenging the entire productive. Dude, crazy. So now you can preview, select, or edit. This right here is our quick clips section, right? Okay. So we're still working on some of these here. In terms of dragging this, but what looks what's kind of happening is the playhead is interrupting with this, but you can also just change it here, right? Because this is where most of the captions are going to be anyway. So if you're having issues dragging it, like I am right now, you can kind of center, top, bottom, not a big deal. You can see here, here's the clip.
You build an app in one, a website in another, a deck in yet another. For the first time in Agent 4, you can build everything in one place. Your
Boom.
Apps, your data, your design, your context, and one change can apply everywhere. Let's have a look.
Now that the web app's built, I want to build a mobile app. I don't have to leave this workspace or create a new app. I don't even have to describe the app again. I'll just say create a mobile app. While I wait for the agent to build this mobile app, I can get it started on some other tasks. I think this app has the potential to be a startup and maybe raise some money. So I'll ask the agent to create a pitch deck to raise seed funding and to create an animated video to promote this app on social media. I'm going to ask the agent for both in one prompt. It will build them using the exact same context and design as the web app. And boom, here's the mobile app. I can look at it on my phone and then push it right to the App Store. All right, it's looking really nice.
Thing. You build an app.
Dude, boom, there's our clip. Perfect. So that was kind of just the, that was just essentially how you can make a clip in less than 5 minutes. Now I can literally export this right now, boom, and go, right? The one thing I'll say about this is I'll show you guys the aspect ratios, but just with this, I mean, I might be able to, but we're working on making like transitions between, for instance, this, a user and a demo, right? So being able to essentially split screen this, we'll try it. I'm curious because I haven't a video to split screen, but also it's not really a split screen. But so what I can do here is I wanted to show you guys the manual cropping, right? So what I can do here, whoops, accidentally messed it up. So what I can do here is grab this and essentially I'm going to crop around here. Let's crop here and then I can click 16:9 and apply crop. Boom! Look at that. Cropped. Ready for 9:16. Just like that. Come on now. I'm telling you guys, we're shipping. We're improving this on a day-to-day basis. This is going to be the best content platform on earth. I'm telling you right now. So what are you guys doing? You got to try this for yourself. You have to. Because I am so excited about these new updates. So excited. You guys have no idea. But yeah, so now we can literally just export this. I'm curious to see what this looks like though with, yeah, because like it almost needs to be, because it's focused on him. And then here, you just, for this, I would just say it's probably a bad video to do 9x16 in. What I would say is maybe something we could build out around this is essentially being able to just like zoom this out or something. I don't know. I would just feel like for this instance, I don't want to do 9x16. I want 16:9. So now I'm going to export this clip and we're going to go 16:9. Oh, nice. Oh, dude. Nick, if you're watching, my dude, sick. This is sick, man. Are you kidding me? You just keep... Dude, you just keep leveling this up. Dude, let's go. All right, so for you guys that don't know, I got really excited because this is something we added in too, but this is your preview window. So to make this very, 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 very clear for you guys, when you're looking at this export clip right here, this is exactly how your clip is going to be burned. So we're trying to adjust it to where the captions from the playhead that you saw before this, the preview, and this one match, but you can see they don't. So this one, the captions are very tiny compared to my actual thing. So guys, very, 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 dude, I'm sorry, this is so sick. I'm geeking out over this, but right here, make sure to adjust this, right? Because if you want these bigger, you got to make sure they're adjusted. Dude, I'm sorry, I'm so excited. And then I'm going to lower the drop shadow because I'm not a big fan of the drop shadow on this, but let's play it and look. Oh man, dude, look at this. So we're 12 minutes and me talking, Nick tips hat. So we're at 12 minutes in and I already have one clip made, right? So I'm going to export that now and we're going to go look at some of these other clips. And then also we'll talk with CLipit today and kind of get, yeah, we'll look at some of the new features, but I am already absolutely stoked. Nick has killed it with these updates. It's been, look at that. Clip is already done.
Think. You build an app in one.
Oh, you guys got, like, for you, so you guys don't think I'm just, you know, lying to y'all. I'm going to hide my screen and I'm going to show you guys right here. I'm going to share the window so you guys can see that this is real. We have, it's the right video. Like, it's the full video. It's there. Boom. So Nick, if you're watching, which I know you are, I would just say the one thing that I noticed is for some reason, it like at the end of the clip there, it wants to play out the transcript, which is fine. It's not horrible, dude. Like, so what? We're building in public, y'all. We're building in public. You guys have seen where we've started and where we're at now, and you guys can know stuff's only gonna get better as we discover it. But you guys can see. Oh, you guys didn't even see it. That's my bad. Whoops. You guys can see that I'm not lying. See, I'm so excited I forgot to even share my screen. But look at this.
Think. You build an app in one, a website in another, a deck in yet another. For the first time.
Like what I say. Like, sorry, I was so excited I forgot to share my screen. But look at this. Full clip.
The App Store. All right, it's looking really nice.
Boom. So like the one thing I would see there that stood out to me is just the very last like half second of the video. But so what? Like, we're only gonna get better, right? So let me remove this. I just had to show you guys that I wasn't, this is real product and it's working and you can try it for yourself right now. CLipit.dev. What are you waiting for? All right, so back to this. So from here, guys, you saw what you can do in less than 10 minutes. It's probably even 7 minutes, but you can now clip it. You know what? We're going to post that one right now on the stream too, because you guys will see just how quick you're able to post content using this platform. So that's been done. All right. Now here's the cool part. You can also talk to Clippy here now anytime you want on the side. You can see, right, it has context of the video. You can create a thumbnail, all this stuff right here, right? So cool. Just giving you guys a little more access to the platform from there. But you guys got to see this. This is my favorite update to date. Look at this beautiful editor now. So one of the things that honestly I have learned how to do through Adobe and through some of these media apps I've been using is editing with the transcript. What I mean by that is looking at the transcript, seeing where a sentence stops, where it ends, and kind of about the video where I want to stop and end it. You can now edit / extend your clip using the transcript by just clicking. Oh, and by the way, guys, my favorite feature to date, you see these little cards right here? These are your clips. You can now jump from clip to clip by just, this should auto track too. But yeah, essentially you can jump from clip to clip by just clicking these little tiles. Like, that's how easy. I gotta find, is this the one that we were doing? Design layoff, AI agents on work in parallel, stop making conversations. Here we go. So this is the clip we were working on. You can see here. So this is supposed to auto jump. I think if I hit play.
You build an app in one.
Okay. So still working on getting it to jump completely. It's hit or miss. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. You guys saw it worked in the first video, but we're working on it. But you can see up here, now I'll actually break down some of these side tabs. We have our transcript right here where you'll be able to read what the clip start is, right? Clip start and clip end. And then you'll also be able to, right? Look at that. Click the seek. You can also click on this, change the color of it, right? For your captions. You can also jump to that spot in the video, looks like, or jump somewhere. Yeah, so a little late, but you can jump there to that specific spot in the video. Jump back up to the top here. All right, Nick, one thing I'm thinking, dude, that'd be sick, is just we could just put clip start and clip end and just jump to that spot. That'd be cool. But essentially, I'm going to reload this clip. So you can now click to extend, right? So I can click this. All right, so it's saying video not supported because you can see down here, it is processing the new clip. So be patient, it's not broken. I just think we need to find a better way to, there you go, boom! What I say, I'm just gonna shut up. It already knows what I'm talking about. So the clip now has been extended, right? You can see it here. Damn, my nose is so crazy. You can see it here. It's also extended to that spot. So it actually recut the clip for us based on us just clicking a couple words. That's how easy it is. Dude, my nose is going crazy. Sorry. TMI. But, oh, you guys can't even see it. I'm going to move myself real quick. Boom. Okay. So, break down these tabs a little bit. So, transcript, you guys saw I was able to click, extend clip down here, right, and extend it. Oops. Extend clip and extended that part of the clip. We break down these a little more. So you have your chat window. This transcript is going to get removed. We don't need this anymore. So just, yeah, it's going to get removed. So don't worry about that. If it's not auto tracking, that's going to be gone. Clips, this will ultimately probably be gone too, just because we now have them at the bottom. But I think it'd be, yeah, I say we just remove it. And then chat, this is, obviously you guys know Clippy, this is where Clippy lives. Then you have here cropping, right? So we'll test that again too in here to verify. And also too, I'm gonna repost this clip. I'm gonna post this clip, the one we just edited, because I want the ending. I didn't realize what the ending of the clip was, but I think it's important. So we're gonna use that. You also see here, right? B-roll. Now, instead of just texting Clippy, how do I use B-roll, right? You can now just click generate B-roll with AI, or thumbnails, create thumbnails with AI, right? Enhance audio. I haven't used this yet, so we're gonna test it. And then you can also export from here too. Same thing, right? You can see the full video play.
And yet another.
So yeah, man, a lot of stuff, a lot of really cool, fun stuff. Yeah, man, I'm super duper excited. Because this platform is just improving and improving and improving, and all I know is we're gonna keep improving as a team. So it's gonna be really fun, and I hope you guys find this platform to your needs. But now I think I'm gonna export that clip now because it has that ending to it. So let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna make it even a little bigger. Even go, yeah. So another thing too, you guys are seeing this, right? This, we're gonna add in remotion here in a little bit, and that's when you'll get this exact kind of pop and fade type thing. So how it's burning, I mean, you guys saw how it's burning, but I want to make sure.
Leave this workspace or create a new app. I don't even have to describe the app again. I'll just say create a mobile app. While I wait for the agent to build this mobile app, I can get it started on some other.
You guys can also up here choose different aspect ratios from here as well,
and maybe raise some money. So I'll ask the agent.
And then of course, in the next update, we're going to make sure you don't have to use a lot of this.
Social media.
But it's also good too in case something does mess up and you're watching it again and you want to see what it's going to look like.
Design as the web app.
All right, let's see.
Here's the mobile app. I can look at it on my phone and then push it right to the App Store. All right, it's looking really
Here we go.
Nice.
Let's see how it ends now.
Everything is living in one place. My web app, my mobile app, my marketing material, and my pitch deck.
Look at that. Boom. So now we can just export it. So I have 2 versions of that clip that I will post here in a little bit. But really cool things. Let's look at some of these other clips and ask Clippy what we want to do. Move myself to the top so you guys can now see kind of, now that I broke down those tabs there. So yeah, now let's look at what these other ones are. We have when AI, actually the one I want to see was this one, or maybe it's this one.
More time for your creative work. Over 50 million builders are using Replit to put their ideas to work. Every day, they're turning imagination into working software. Agent 4 pushes that further than ever before. In most tools, design and development live in separate worlds. You mock something up in one place, then rebuild it in another. Agent 4 changes that. For the first time, design and development now live in the same environment. You can explore ideas directly inside your working app, generate multiple design directions, compare them, refine them, and make precise changes to real UI and see those live. You don't leave the system to design, you design inside the system. Your ideas stay live and you design freely. Let me show you how it works.
This site has been built for me. I saw some of this where you can like draw things and then it makes it in code. And I'm like, dude, after this, I have some stuff I would deal with business wise for you guys, but I'm going to go check this out and see what I could possibly do with Clippy. Nick, if you hear me, I'm going to test this out. And yeah, it might be fun for like doing our landing page.
Everyone's looking to work with people who really understand AI. So let's build a job marketplace that connects creative AI talent with the companies that need them. I'll start by
okay, so let's see. That need them. And then let's extend it here. Extend it here. Let's extend it here. Let's extend it here, extend it here, extend it here. Extend it here, extend it here, extend it here. All right, so that was kind of a lot, but yeah, guys, one thing real quick while this is extending, I'm gonna ask you guys to do something that doesn't hurt you guys. Let's just get a like and a retweet because I want everybody to see these new features. I want to see everybody see these new features, right? And this is a free tool that you guys can use and get credits to test around, to play with, to clip things. You can clip from different platforms, YouTube, X, Google Drive files, Twitch, Pump.fun. You can clip from all those different places. So if you're on the X and you're watching, one thing doesn't hurt. And it makes it easier for me to bring more people onto the platform and do this stuff for you guys. And that's just a retweet, just a like, a comment, say what's up, like hop in the chat, something like that. Like, you guys got to understand how crazy this platform is right now. Like, we are leveling up in real time and you guys have seen it. So do something for me real quick. Just a little retweet. That's it. That's it, man. Just have people see this. It'll be like, have them look at this. Have them come get onboarded live on stream. Have them interact with us. It'll be fun. Just real quick while this is updating. But this is, yeah. So let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, guys. Look at this. This is like brand new tech live in front of your guys' eyes. And we're shipping it live in front of you guys' eyes. I'm showing you guys all the new features right now. Here we go. And look, my boy Nick is in the chat on Pump. And, you know, like, we're all here watching this so that we know if we need to improve anything, we can. But yeah, guys, that's it for me. Just give me a little retweet. That's all we need. Let's get like a ton of people in here and let's show them the best clipping software, right? Come on, no brainer. Like, we're only gonna get better. So waiting for that to go. But so once this extends, I mean, this might be a bad video to showcase B-roll. What I'm gonna do is, I guess, oh, I hope that doesn't, nope, okay, it's still extending. Right? Yeah, okay. Oof. For some reason I thought it was gonna stop it. But let's at, what was the first clip we did? Actually it's up here. One tool. At one tool. So guys, now what I'm doing here is in the bottom chat window, I'm adding the video so it has context of the video. And now what I'm doing is I'm asking it for a Twitter post for me so I can post this video. Also, guys, if you're unsure of what the chat window is for, ask it. You can simply ask it what it can do. And then, yeah, just see how you want to use it. Because I think everybody's going to use it in a different way, right? So, like, I might use it for posting stuff. You might use it for asking what the video is about, or what tools it could be used, or how to create something, right? Or even simply just like, here's a good thought. I interacted once with a on stream a professor, and the professor asked essentially, what can I do with this platform in terms of like a teaching aspect? Well, you can ask Clippy to look through the transcript and give you summaries based on your lesson plans, right? Like, you can do that, and then you can create clips around that lesson plan. So this window, essentially, I'll kind of break it down. The window is super important because there's not that I've experienced with, but there is not an AI model that has full context of your content and your video and the clips you're trying to post. There's not an agent around that. So, for instance, before I had this platform, what I was doing is this: editing on a software, downloading the transcript, passing the transcript to like 4 different models to try and figure stuff out. And figure stuff out, I mean, create social copies, figure out the best times to post this stuff, what the video's about, how I should title things, right? So it was just a mess passing the transcript from Claude to ChatGPT to Grok. I was bouncing all these models trying to figure this out. This is built to solve that, right? So stuff like this, the brain we have, which I will move my screen, but the brain we have up here, right? It's learning as you guys are using this thing, right? So turn it on and then ask it stuff, because this is an agent that has full context of your content and the clips that you're creating with it. And it can help you edit your videos, right? So it's like, just ask what it can do, because it can do a lot. And obviously we'll probably make it simpler. I mean, I think even in our little chat window on the side here, on the other page, it kind of tells you like what it can do, but just ask, right? We're getting kind of, you can see here, breaking this down, you can see all the coordinators, the creative thinkers. It's passing each task to a different model, and essentially it's going to give us an output based on our prompt. So essentially it's just spinning up different versions of itself, right? And you can see here the thinking time, and you can see it think live, and, you know, help us improve our content. But we're also just going to post that clip because it's a good clip, man. It is a good clip. So yeah, it's almost done. Almost done. All right, here we go. what is our, it looks like we're still thinking here, and you guys can see, boom, we have gotten our Twitter post. So one tool, your app, your website, your pitch deck, your marketing video, all in one place. One change applies everywhere. This is the future of building. So here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, I like the captions, but I want it to be more tailored. I want it to be more towards, I want it to be more, look at what Replit did. That way people can, yeah, I want it to be more like, dude, look what Replit just did, right? Look what Replit just did, and create a viral tweet. Whoops. I want it to be more like, oh my gosh, look what Replit did. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I'm prompting it for in terms of like that, just the output of whoops, you guys can hear me on that point. Yeah, so I'm gonna essentially, once this clip is done, which is still processing, it looks like. So yeah, 90 seconds, so it's taking a little bit longer. I also too, like, we need to figure out a way to kind of just like, instead of clicking each line, because I think what it's doing is like, I think I'm flooding it with edge. I mean, it shouldn't, but this is just me thinking out loud. But I think what it's doing, it's flooding. It's like, okay, create a clip here, here, and here. But I think we need to find a way to just kind of like click and drag so that we can get, but maybe, I mean, we went from, it's adding another 30 seconds. So it could just, it be taking a little bit longer too, which isn't a problem. But you guys can see here pending and here pending. The one thing I do like about this window, and Nick, if you're watching, the one thing I do, maybe, I mean, we went from, the one thing I do like about this window is the pending tab here. It just look, I mean, I guess the loading is kind of duh, right? It means it's pending, but I don't know. Just a thought. This also just me picking it apart and making Nick life hard. But as soon as we get this kind of done, we will post this clip based on what Clippy tells us, and then also we'll wait for this clip to finish and see if we can get some cool outputs around that too. But yeah, guys, if you guys are just tuning in or new to the stream, CLipit has been updated, and we've added a lot of really cool things. We added stuff like cropping for aspect ratios. You can edit with your transcript, which is what I did for this clip. Essentially, I went into our transcript here. So now we have a transcript tab. We have our chat window, captions. We have cropping. This is thumbnails. It could be B-roll, thumbnails, audio. And essentially, it's just been upgraded. So things that you knew the transcript is, I wanted a way that was so easy and simple to just extend a clip based around a thought. Extending something by just looking at words and clicking extend. So that's something you can now do, is extend your clip, not just by clicking and dragging, but also by just clicking the words you want to see in your clip. So that's what we did on this clip, and that's what's happening here. And I also showed guys the quick clips path also kind of got a new overhaul and refresh. And I showed the beginning of the stream, from the first 7 minutes was us already having a clip done, like cut caption. Like I already had it downloaded right here. 21 minutes ago, it was downloaded, our first clip based on this video. So from grabbing the video on X to put it into our platform, it took me less than 7 minutes to get a cut and caption post, right? And I watched part of this video. I haven't seen the full video because I had to come on stream, right? So I'm just saying, look at this. Here we go. Replit just killed the entire SAS stack, the SaaS stack. Build your app, auto-generate your pitch deck, create marketing videos, all from one workspace, one prompt, one context. This is an update. This is a paradigm shift. So I'm telling you guys, this is going to be a social experiment as well. We're going to post this on our page and see how much traction it gets, right? So they give you a couple of them. Replit didn't just build a tool. They built the last tool you ever need. Apps, decks, videos, all in one place. This is what AI native actually looks like. My recommendation goes option 2. It hits the pain point, expensive, fragmented workflow, repositions Replit as a hero, and frames them as a leading new era. High potential. Look at that. So it says this. Founders spend 10K between jumping Figma, Notion, Canva, Premiere. Replit said, what if you didn't? One truth, every output, same sort of truth. Dude, crazy. So now we literally can, while this is loading, I'm going to go to our X page, and I am going to upload that video. I'm going to make sure that this is the right
thing. You build an app in one.
Let me turn this down because you've already seen that here, heard that. I gotta hear what that says though.
As you can see, everything is living in one place. My web app, my mobile app, my marketing material, and my pitch deck.
Yep, that's the one. Okay, so I can now, I'm literally gonna post this while we're waiting on this clip to generate. So Replit, you're welcome. You're welcome, Replit. I you know, send over Agent 4 subscription. I'll use it. Here we go. Dude, I think I'm gonna use option 1. I think I'm gonna just use option 1. I think it's just good. I'm literally just gonna copy and paste that. Yeah, like I think this is what I'm gonna. I just think, yeah, that's it. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys here. Like, there it is. Right, so this is the clip we made. Right here, the full clip, and then you guys can see here. This is exactly what we're doing, and we're gonna test and see how it does. We're just gonna post it. I'm gonna tag Replit though, I think, because why not? How do you spell it? Lit. All right, posted. Just like that, guys. Live on stream. We grabbed the video from X. We got a clip in less than 7 minutes, and we posted one with a caption already added to it. Yeah. That's what you do on a live stream. That's all you should be doing on a live stream. Just saying. Just saying. All right, let's check on that other clip here in a second. All right, so you guys can see now it's literally posted. Boom. But let's check on the other clip. It looks like it's still pending.
More time.
Which, okay, let's see here. It could just be absolutely, let's see, here we go. This might be another way, the end. Okay, so let's see here.
That now applies to software.
Has it extended it yet? This is one bug I still know about, but it's a nice way to. I think if you're watching, it looks like the. Okay, it looks like it might have extended the clip. Interesting. Let me refresh. Let's see here. There it is. Right? It was this one. No, it wasn't that one. Was it this one? I guess I can see it here. Oh, so it was ready. Dude, what the heck? That's funny. It just didn't show me.
More time for your creative work.
This was the right one, right? Okay, yeah. I wanted to start from the skip a little
bit. More time for your creative work. Over 50 million builders are using Replit to put their ideas to work. Every day, they're turning imagination into working software. Agent 4 pushes that further than ever before. In most tools, design and development live in separate worlds. You mock something up in one place, then rebuild it in another. Agent 4 changes that. For the first time, design and development now live in the same environment. You can explore ideas directly inside your working app, generate multiple design directions, compare them, refine them, and make precise changes to real UI and see those live. You don't leave the system to design, you design inside the system. Your ideas stay live and you design freely. Let me show you how it works.
Everyone's looking to work with people who really understand AI. So let's build a job marketplace that connects creative AI talent with the companies that need them. I'll start by asking the agent to create it. Create a job marketplace that helps companies find creative AI talent.
Clippy's cooler.
And helps that talent discover the right roles. Let's use the design canvas to iterate on design directions.
Dude, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Dude, I'm so irritated because like how far we've come in terms of like tech stuff. Like, dude, if I had this when I was first building Clippy because I used Figma, but if I had this, dude, and I was able to draw, like, dude, it speeds you up so much faster, man. I remember the first time I was using Figma for like helping improve kind of the UI on our first version of CLipit. Like, I spent like 8 hours. Kid you not, I spent like 8 hours, like from start to finish on my internship day of just playing with it because it was so cool. Like, if I got my hands on this, dude, I would never want to put it down. Like, which is gonna be good and bad. Good as in like I'm gonna be able to do some crazy stuff for our platform, but bad as in like it's gonna take up all my time.
All right, so the agent generated 4 variants of the landing page. I kind of like this direction, but I would like it to be a little more elevated.
Here's the real question. How much does this cost? How much is this going to cost me?
More time for your creative work. Over 50 million builders are using Replit to put their ideas to work. Every day, they're turning imagination into work.
Wait, did it just loop? Dude. I didn't even realize it was looped. It was so good. Nick, when did you add in a looping feature, man? That's not cool, dude. I was going to watch the same clip like 4 times. Okay, so I think that's a good clip. I like it. We could also... I think let's extend it a little more. Why not? Extend it there. Wait, did it work? Okay, I want to extend it there. There we go. Great. Okay, we'll stop at great. So now, as you guys can see there, I have simply edited my clip by just clicking some start buttons. Nick, the one thing I'm seeing is, as a user, intuitively, I don't know how to, like if I mistakenly click on something, how to trim it. You know what I mean?
More time.
Okay, so now, boom, we got our clip. It's been updated. Now we can go here, right? We can make sure that it's updated 97 seconds. That sounds about right. I can now preview and export. And then here also, guys, remember this exact window you're seeing is the window that it's going to be burned in. So if they look small, they're going to be small. You can adjust it by using right here. And of course, we want to remove that friction, remove that barrier, but just being fully transparent. If it looks small here, it's probably small in the video. Sorry, it is going to be small on the actual clip itself. Whoops, it looks like I'm still selected there. We're going to go bottom. Actually, I want to go a little smaller. How's this look? Yeah, I like that. Cool. Drop shadow, a little less. Actually, let's turn it off. Let's bump a little more. And how does yellow look? Should we go yellow? Or is it going to blend in? Is it too warm? We'll just go white, man. Go outline. Export. All right. So we've gotten 2 clips. Already cut, captioned, auto-extended, right? So, yeah. I'm trying to think if one of these will be good for kind of a B-roll section. But I don't know if it will. I mean, we could add a B-roll in here somewhere. maybe. Okay, actually, let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna ask it. What clip would you recommend? Oops, MEND. Oops, still can't spell. Doi. Recommend. We add B-roll. B-roll to. We're just gonna ask. If you're unsure, just ask. All right. But yes, guys, these pushes are live for you guys to play around with, adjust, yell at Nick if something breaks about it, whatever you need to do. But just go use this right now. If you need credits, give us some feedback. That's all I ask. But yeah, so we have done in this stream as of to this point, we have grabbed our video from X. We have already posted a video because we had a clip in the first 7 minutes. And now we're asking for it's just some fancy stuff because we're fancy, right? So all I'm going to say this is Pump. We're in the Pump.Fun Hackathon. Like, we are in it, actively building and shipping, right? And all I'm going to say is, how does this not make sense if we put it in the Pump's platform? Just saying. Like, you guys can clip. Just saying. All right, here we go. Great question. Look at your 6 clips from a video. Here are my B-roll recommendations, ranked by impact. Top pick, one tool to replace them all, the one you're posting. Bro, I already posted it. Second pick, AI agents now work in parallel. So we didn't see that one. Multiple AI nodes lighting up simultaneously, network visualizations, parallel processing, gives a viewer concept. Okay. Third pick, software no longer is just technical. Okay. Well, I already posted this one. What did they want? So screen or layered visuals showing a workspace transforming code on one side, a deck auto generating. Okay, well, they already kind of have that. Let's do this one. Let's do AI agents now work in parallel. All right, so now it's gonna plan that concept out for me based around what has been asked in the chat window. So now we wait. But stay tuned for some cool stuff today, guys. Right after this, I have some calls that I'll be on, kind of getting stuff all set up. But it's going to be a fun day, so stay tuned to what is to come. Stay tuned. Jump into the editor right now and start using this for yourself, right? Also, too, we want to work on making a seamless way for you guys to ultimately give us feedback and get help if you need. So that's something we're working on, where ultimately you'll be able to kind of, if you are new to us and you don't know who the team, or you don't know essentially, who we are, like you have no interaction with us before and you just stumbled across us, making sure we have a way to, you guys be able to get in contact with us if you need credits or you need help or you're not sure what the tool does or anything like that. So we're working on that too, just to make it easy for you guys. Because the one thing I have realized about this product is it's been great. But let's just say if I were to start this process over again, I would work from the inside out and not the outside in, is which kind of I got excited when I first started doing this, kind of planning out the platform. When I started from the outside in to the outside and try to like chisel stuff away, when I went inside out. So we know, but now we're literally working at core, foundation, and out. So kind of checked myself on that and got us to a point now where it's just like, what is our core foundation? What are we trying to do here? What needs to be flawless? And then, start getting the cool stuff added in around that. So kind of the update we did today and you guys are seeing, it's like, cool, what's the core foundation of our product? What does it need to be able to do? It needs to be able to get clips quickly and also edit them if you need. So we really focused on getting the quick clips insanely simple, which you guys saw. It took me less than 5 minutes to go from upload to export on quick clips, right? So we want to make that insanely simple, which we feel like we're in a really good place with. Of course, there's some stuff we can always tweak there, And then the second thing we want to do in this update was drastically improve the advanced editor, because it was still in much of a very MVP product phase. We touched a little bit of it, but it just wasn't touched in the way that we want it to be improved upon. So that was also what we did here, is like, okay, we're going to simplify. It still needs to be simplified even more. It still needs to be improved upon, of course, but how can we make it even better than essentially what we're out 3 weeks old than the first week this product was launched? And I feel like we've done that. And I feel good about it. And I'm excited for you guys to play around with it and use it and test it. And also, stress test it. Also too, just like, let us know what is the biggest pain points from step to step, and then how we can kind of resolve that. We can also too look into that as well. But yeah, that's essentially kind of what our goal was, and then how we kind of got there was just literally shipping feature after feature after feature and testing it. Like, I literally was up like till 2 last night, having fun with the platform, number one, but number two, just testing bugs and testing, features and improvements that we can improve upon. So it's been fun in terms of like building live, man. It's just fun. You guys are along with us for the journey, and you guys get to see us like level up each time we do big pushes. And you guys have been nothing but supportive. It's been great. And like I said, stay tuned for today, because we should have some really cool stuff coming out for you guys that will ultimately reward you guys and help you guys with the platform as well. So as we're waiting on CLipit to give us some beautiful B-roll, I just kind of want to talk to you guys as a core community. And like I said, also we do spaces as well. Wasn't able to do a space before the stream because of the I just had some stuff I had to deal with. But when we stay tuned, because I think it might be useful for me to jump on a space when some stuff is announced. Just putting that out there. So stay tuned, have notifications on, watch the stream, repost the stream, let people know what's going on in our community, and try and onboard people that are not in our community. Just send them these live streams. That's one thing I'm gonna say. If you're trying to onboard people and they're not sure where to start, I would say another good resource too is just like have them look at some of the stuff in the live stream, because I really try to go from where you start in the platform to how you can end in the platform, and just kind of like talk through all the steps. So just a thought, if you're kind of, how do I use this or whatever, try and tune into a live stream, rewatch the live stream. They're on Pumpfun. They're on our X account. They're also on YouTube as well. So you can watch in any of those places. And I hope to do some more fun streams around our content like this, but also try to make it so you guys can watch them and learn something. All right, B-roll plan for AI agents now work in parallel. AI agents now work in parallel, so it's gonna be 61 seconds to the clip. Recommended B-roll placement start at 0.5. Right when I don't know how to say that. Amjad. I don't know. It says development has all been too sequential. Okay. Dark background, single processing node. Let's say yes, and make sure it is generated in 16:9 format. So, I just want you to know, my credits have been going down a lot faster in this video because I am using a lot more of the platform. You guys saw it took very, very, very minimal, very, 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 very minimal usage for me just to get clips, especially in the quick clip section. But as soon as I started asking it more nuanced things and asking it for B-roll, and starting to actually chat with the agent, essentially it's going to cost you a little more. And that's just because you're using harder tools, and you're going to add B-roll, which grabs a different model in order to do that. So we are a usage-based platform in terms of the credits you get, and this will be especially too because eventually you want to move to subscription plans, right? Essentially, but we want to make sure we're in a place where we can do that. But essentially, we don't want to lock anything behind a paywall, right? Most of these different platforms kind of have a tier list, like a low, medium, high, right? And each one you unlock new things. just to kind of squeeze money out of you. But essentially, we want you to be able to have a set amount of credits, and you can use whatever you would want to use in the platform, right? So if you just want to make clips, if you just want to, you know, chat with them, like it's just going to cost based on usage, right? And of course, you need the usage to be able to do that. But essentially, the idea here is like you should be able to use whatever you want in the platform, right? And the credits are there to fulfill that need. So just kind of how that goes. And if you're curious about the usage, you can also click here, and it will tell you exactly, you know, how much it costs, and you know where your balance is and whatnot. And with some of these new cool things coming out, just stay tuned because there'll be some ways to earn some of that. All right, almost there. The B-roll generation takes a little bit longer because it's got to plan it, it's got to coordinate it, it's got to talk to the other models, right? You can see it here. Use Plan B-roll tool to create B-roll plan for clip ID, and it has a specific ID that it knows, and then it's going to keep spinning with different versions and executing the task. So right now it's going to pass it to image generation models, thumbnail generation models. I think we use VO 3.1. I could be wrong. Nick might yell at me, but we use different image models, right? I know that VO 3.1 is one of them. I want to say C Dream. I want to say we use both of those, and essentially it's going to call to those. Boom, come back and give you your output, and you'll see a link. I think, Nick, if you're watching, one thing I do want to think about and look into is in the chat. So guys, essentially in the chat window after this, you'll see kind of a replicate link, which you click on the link and it opens up in a new tab, and that is your B-roll video. Want to see if we can, and this is also on the agenda, but this is something that we haven't focused on yet, but it's going to get better. But it's essentially improving the chat window for AI. So if you click on that link, essentially it's going to take you to a new tab. I'd like that to just be something that kind of pops up. You can watch it, preview it in the actual platform itself, just so it makes it easier for you guys. But yeah, guys, it's going to be we're grinding right now. And like I said, as in the clip I posted last night, I think we're starting to hit our stride in terms of how we're shipping stuff, what we're working towards, and just how the platform feels. I think the platform feels amazing right now. Still some bugs to work out, that's for sure. It's not perfect, but in terms of like, dude, extending a clip by just clicking some words, like, tell me that's not a dream function for anyone out there who's a pro or a rookie, right? Like if you're a rookie, you just have to know what words you want in the clip, and then you click them and you'll be good. If you're experienced, right, you can click, you have that much control, or you can click and see what part of the video you want added in, right? So very excited about stuff like that. Very excited about our chat window. Very excited about our cropping features are now great. So it's been fun to kind of see those come into the platform and be approved upon even more, because it just seems to me like last week I was like, man, how does this platform get any better, right? It's like, how can I make it better? It feels great already. And then I'm like, it can feel better. And then we just ship something that absolutely destroys what we've done in the past. So yeah, and shout out to Nick, man. He's been working really hard. You know, the dude's a wizard in terms of how he builds stuff. And we found a spot, we found our groove, and we're going to continue to ship on that stuff. So showing a bunch of love to Nick. He's been absolutely amazing, and he's crushing it right now. And the stuff he ships, like I'll tell him a feature, and I'll tell him how I want something to look and feel, and he'll just one up it. And then, like I said, like he'll just one up it, man. In terms of like, of course, he executes on it. He's like, yeah, that's cool, but actually, I went a little bit further and watch this. So it's been really fun to work with him on that, and kind of, yeah, man, it's gonna be fun to see what comes out of this stuff, because we're only getting better. This is week 3, and we plan to be here, and we plan to win the hackathon. So we are here, Pump.Fun. We are here. We are waiting. You guys must try out our platform. All right, View plan is ready. So you can see here, it plans out the cost estimate. So you guys can see, right? So it took some usage to talk to it that way, but you can see here, Yeah. So Flux 2, sorry, it's not CDream. I guess maybe that is CDream. I don't know. So yeah, Flux 2 and Veo. So it costs around 200 clip, which is the high end of the clip generation to make that B-roll. And I'm going to say yes, generate. So I'm going to be burning about 200 credits right now, but I think if you're doing it every, like, if you have a really good clip you want to use it for, it's so worth it. All right, so now we're about to cash in on 200 clip and have some B-roll. You can see here, right? Generate B-roll using pipeline, blah, 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 and we'll create the something. I don't know what else it says there. But also too, timeline, still improving upon the timeline. So give us feedback there as well. One thing, Nick, I'll say is it looks like this button either is super laggy or it doesn't actually want to play. But you can play here, which is fine. We just, little stuff that we just need to improve upon. All right, so after this B-roll is generated, we'll watch the clip, and then I gotta run and jump on to another call for you guys. It's before you guys. But yeah, so look at that, plan and generate. So we'll just wait for this to kind of do its magic, and then yeah, we'll watch it, and then that's that's essentially what I'll have for you guys today. And just like I'll say, stay tuned for what is to come, because there's some fun stuff coming. It's gonna be a fun one, and I hope that these new platform updates help improve your guys' ability to clip and all of those fun things. So let's see here. What else I got? What else I got to click on for today? Oh man, what else do I got? Let's see. I thought there was something else. Oh yeah, do a little repost. Why not? Let's get people in here. Let's show them kind of our top end clip making abilities that you can use on this platform. All right, so this takes a little bit longer just because of how it has to call to the different models and generate it and add it to the clip. So if you think about it, right, even when we were trying to extend that clip, it takes some time, of course, for the agent to do that. But yeah, that's ultimately what's happening here in the background, and you'll see it's thinking. So don't give up. Maybe run and grab some food while you're waiting for this output, and then come back and your clip will be done. Good things come to those who wait, is what I'll say about that. We also, too, you guys can like close this if you want more just timeline stuff, if that helps, or you can even close the timeline. One thing too is I think we're gonna try and do adjust where, like, I think these can get lost up here, so stuff like that. But also too, like, let us know what you guys are seeing from, if you didn't watch this video and you've just kind of been stumbling around, what is the biggest, like, help, like what are you guys like, I need help with this. So yeah, now we just wait for Clippy to respond. So I'm guessing here it's starting to actually generate it and plan it, because it's taking a little bit longer on step 4, which makes sense because it's plan and generating. Well, hang on. Might have to jump here. Might have to jump here a little early, just because it looks like we're up on a time crunch. So bear with me. If I end abruptly, just know that I'm working on something for you guys. Yeah. But yeah, so B-roll's gonna be planned. This is probably gonna take a little bit. So all right, how about this, guys? Just because I need to be conscious of other people's time, I am going to end this here, but the clip with B-roll will still be running. I will post this clip with B-roll on the X page so that you guys can see it. but this is important and I got to be able to deliver for you guys. So I apologize for cutting off a little early and cutting off the end of the B-roll, but there's some stuff that I have to jump on, and it's for you guys ultimately. So hope you guys are cool with that. But yeah, as you guys saw it here, we went from cut, caption, clip in under 5 minutes. We showed more of the updates, and yeah, stay tuned for some big stuff because we have some cool stuff planned for you guys. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching this. I will be around tomorrow as well. Same type of stuff, live stream, going through it. Maybe we can get Nick on. We'll see what kind of goes there. Maybe we'll build some cool stuff. But that being said, my name is Jordan, founder of CLipit, your AI-powered content engine, and we're in the Pumpfun Hackathon, building away, shipping this product where you can take in long-form content, cut it up into short-form, production-ready clips that you'll be able to post. Yeah, so we are shipping new fun day of updates. It's been a blast. I will catch you guys tomorrow with some new updates for you guys. So peace. See you guys tomorrow.